Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a great week. Happy May. It's May 2nd, which means our May bundle just came out yesterday, and it is packed full of awesomeness. I love there's like, I don't even know, 15 fonts in there, a bunch of SVGs, obviously, mock-ups, all kinds of fun stuff. And some of my favorites are the geo designs, the geometric designs. So I'm going to show you, hi Tate, I'm going to show you today how to put foil on your vinyl decals, and they come out super cute. So the foil quill is our little trick that we need for this. It's very fun. If you are not familiar with the foil quill, it's the newest gadget that everyone's, it's like the most popular thing going right now. And I threw a link up to that as well over, you can get it over at our friends at Swing Design. But this is the bold tip. It comes, there's 3 different tips you can get. You can get them all together, or you can get, you know, whatever size you want. This design is pretty bold, so I decided to use the widest tip. And it fits in the Silhouette, it fits in the Cricut, it fits in Scan and Cut, and the Sizzix. So it comes with all these adapters, so you can just screw them on there, and it works. And what it does is, this is connected to a USB. This is a USB cord, so I just have it plugged into an extension cord so that it warms up. So it's hot, okay? So you need the heat-activated foil with it, and then you just place it in your machine, which I'm going to do, and I'll show you in a second. You let it warm up for about 5 minutes, and then you're ready to go. Now, in your software, you can designate which lines you want cut and which lines you want to foil. So that I've got that all set up. If you need a tutorial, I'll throw that up later. But I want to show you how fun this is to do. So, way down here, I've got my black. This is just 651, and then I've got foil. And we've got a couple of different colors. These are, you know, extra foil quill foils that you can get. I threw the link, like I said. The ones that come with the kit, there's gold, silver, and I think it's like a rose gold. But these are extra that I bought because I ran through the other foil already. So all you're going to do, put your adhesive vinyl down first, okay? And then you're going to put your foil, your heat reactive foil on top, okay? So you want to make sure that the foil piece covers where your design is going to go. Now for me, I know I always have my design when I'm foiling down towards the bottom because you're going to put a pause between the foiling and the cutting, and when you do that, when you add that pause, it gives you time to remove the foil. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so the first thing, I'm just going to trim off a piece of foil. I know what you're going to say. Melissa, you're wasting. Don't worry. There's a little waste, but these scissors are not the best for this foil. They are coming out with some new tools to help cut the foil, but until then, we're just going to use this. Okay, so now I am going to make sure that my foil piece covers where I am putting my design. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down again, actually, so we don't have too much, and then we can save this other little piece for another design. All right. I should have done this beforehand, but I like you guys to see the full process. Okay, so how do you get it to stick on there? Well, you have to use some tape. So if you buy the foil quill kit, it comes with tape, or you can just use washi tape. You want to make sure, though, that you are not having any wrinkles in your foil, okay? Because if you have wrinkles in the foil when you tape it down, then what happens is it makes it so spots don't get foiled when you go to foil it, okay? All right, so this is a little bit of a process. Again, like I said, can't say too much, but there's some other cool kind of tools that they're coming out with that will cut down on the number of steps and the amount of time this all takes. All right, so we got that. And then, of course, in your software, you want to make sure that you are leaving yourself room so that you're not actually foiling or cutting over the tape, okay? All right, so my design is going to go right in here. So all I have to do now, get over to this, hi Donna, is load this in. Now, be careful with the cord. It's a little bit in the way, okay? All right, so that's going to go, let's see, can you see that okay? All right, so I'm going to send this to cut. The first thing that's going to happen is the foil quill is going to foil. Then, like I said, it's going to pause. It's going to give me time to remove this, and then I'll tell it to move forward and cut, all right? Now, I didn't test this specific design today, so let's just hope this works. I mean, I've done this process plenty of times, but usually I like to do like a little test beforehand, and I didn't today because I ran out of time. So it's currently foiling. You'll be able to see that it's moving around. The design that I'm using is a geometric heart that is from the May bundle, okay? So I threw the link up there along with a 15% off code you can use to get the May bundle for an extra 15% off. It works today and tomorrow. All right, so the code, what's the code? 15 off May, or May off, I don't know. I threw it up the top so you can see. I'm not in charge of that part. I just say make it 15% off, and then my awesome team helps me out with the actual codes. Okay, so this is going. Like I said, we're using the bold tip. This is the foil quill. I threw the link also up there for the foil quill from Swing Design. Actually, they give you $100 towards Fontsy if you get it from Swing, which is obviously an exclusive on Swing. So that's super fun if you're looking for that. It can't be used for everything, but there's a large section, probably about 1,000 designs and fonts you can pick from to use your $100 credit. All right, so wait till you see. I love this when you pull off the foil at the when it's done. It's like, ta-da! Look how fun! Okay, so here's it's paused. Hopefully it unloads it a little bit. No. Well, that's not helpful. Okay, so what we're going to do, because I don't want to completely unload it because then it won't cut when I cut in the right area. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to increase my blade depth from a 1 to a 3 so it cuts not only through the foil but also through the vinyl. So you just have to kind of adapt here. All right, I'm actually going to take this out since I don't want to keep heating it. All right, now I'm just going to tell it in Silhouette Studio to resume. Okay, and now it's going to cut. Like I said, the reason I didn't want to take it out was because the reason I didn't want to unload it was because I wouldn't be able to line up where it would cut again. What you're going to see, and how I advise in my written tutorials, is to give yourself room to remove this whole thing. Now you'll see here, let's see if it cuts. So there's that, cool, right? I don't know though if it actually cut all the way through the vinyl, so we'll have to see, and if it didn't, I'll just send it through again. Okay, this is going to be a cool vinyl decal. Now, when you are putting foil on adhesive vinyl, if you want to make sure that it lasts for the long haul, you need to then put a transparent piece of vinyl over top, and I will throw the link up to that as well as the tutorial. Okay, so this does not look like it cut all the way through, so I'm going to send this to cut again, just the edge of the decal, so I want to finish this so you guys can see. All right, so I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to tell it to just cut that edge again. All right, and it will go ahead and do that for me. But because I didn't unload, I'm able to get it to cut exactly where it is again. That's why it's so important not to unload your design until it's absolutely ready. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so now I'm just going to test to make sure this cut through. Yeah, so that cut through. All right, so now I can unload it. And now, I'm going to move this away so I can read this and you guys can see what's happening here. Okay, all right, so now, pull that off of there. I'll just trim this down a little bit. I can save this vinyl. I know you're all like, Melissa, you're so wasteful. There's a lot of waste in craft, guys. Sorry, hate to tell you. It's a 59-cent sheet of vinyl, okay? It's all right. Build that into your cost if you're selling. Okay, so here we go. So there you go. Okay, so that is how cool vinyl decal with foil on top. Is that not amazing? I love it. Now, like I said, you are going to want to recut using that same outer cut line. You're going to want to recut with transparent Oracal. It's clear. You're just going to place it over top, and that is going to seal this so that you're not rubbing the foil off. If I just rub it like this, it's not going to come off, but I had one on the back of my, on the lid of my laptop, and after a couple of weeks, it did start to rub off. However, now, I've had this one on there, which does have a clear layer over top, and it's been completely fine for, I don't know, 2 months or something, okay? All right, so that's that. I hope you guys have fun. If you're looking for foil quill, go grab one over at Swing. If you're looking for the May bundle at extra 15% off, go grab it. If you're looking for more geometric designs, just look up Geo. Go grab the May bundle. There's also some in the Mandala bundle, I think. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon.